so take yourself all the way down to the mat. If you've got a football, use it. If not, we can do it without. It's fine. All right, or a cushion. That'll work too. So just slowly curling all the way down to the mat. Once you're down on the mat, you're going to take a nice deep breath. Keep the waistline in, belly button to spine. Walk your feet in and pop the football in between your knees and give it a squeeze. All right, or cushion. Or maybe there's nothing there. That works too. Don't worry. Belly button to spine. Lift up the head and shoulders. And the fingertips hover off the floor, or like Alison, they reach up towards the ceiling. Okay, so the chin is down. It's just a little pulse, okay, but it's deep and it's intense, and it's right down your six pack. And deep abs because you've pulled them in. All right, belly button to spine. So you tuck the chin, you look at your waist, you squeeze the football or cushion if you have it. Now, if your neck starts to feel tight, you just support it anytime, all right? Light touch, but you make sure that elbow is really wide to the side, so that if that happens, your shoulder does the work. If you're there, it's your six pack doing the work. So just almost ready to change position here. So take a nice deep breath and then just take yourself down to the mat. So take the football away to the side if you had it, and just pop it to the side. And then lengthen the right leg to the ceiling. The left leg is along the mat, the waistline is in. You place your hands on that leg, and then you lift from the waistline and walk yourself up the leg just as far as you can, and then you come back down. And then you switch sides. So alternate legs. Now, we've got a few different options that you can play around with here. So if you want to get a little more adventurous, you work at balance. So the leg hovers off the mat. And then you just come back down. And then you can work a little harder again, and you can actually change legs at balance position. So you walk up one leg and down the other. Okay, so just options for you to try if you want, or I'm going to go back to the normal version. Okay, so up and down, opposite leg with the leg on the mat. Okay, that's where we start, and then you can just add the balance change as and when you feel ready to. Okay, so this time we come up and we're just going to hold it there, so let Alison come up, and then take a breath. So the feet come down, you walk them in, feet are hip width apart. Okay, so light touch behind your leg. You're going to lengthen one leg, knees stay level. Now bring the hands out in front and curl back towards the mat, and then up, and then switch, and down, and up. Trying to keep the knees level or level-ish. Now you'll see Alison is working at balance again. Okay, it is much, much harder work, and that's something to try when you're feeling strong, not feeling so strong. This is your version with the feet flat down. If you want something just kind of in between, toes touch. Okay, and we're lifting all in the waistline, all in the middle. And here's the last one. Come up, lengthen the legs in front of you. Lengthen the spine, fingertips to ears, elbows wide, tuck the chin. You curl as close to the mat as you can without using your shoulders to bring you back up. All right, so the waistline is doing the work to lift you. So you can come up with the arms in front and the shoulders circling, and then take a stretch. Or you follow Alison and work a little harder with the elbows wide. You tuck the chin down, you keep the waistline in, you focus on the breathing as close to the mat as you can. Maybe you don't get to the mat, that's okay, doesn't matter. Just go as far as you can. Take a stretch. So every time you do this, you're just going to try and go just a little bit closer to the floor. Okay, so maybe you're here, that's okay. You're still going to feel a lot of work going on. All right, and then coming back up, take a stretch. Take a deep breath. All right, so this time we're just going to go all the way down to the mat and just stay there. So I want you to circle the shoulders, tuck the chin, or elbows are wide, and then you just lower all the way to the mat. And then once you are there, you take a deep breath. You walk the feet in. So feet and knees in together, and feet as close in towards your seat bone as you can manage. Hands over your shoulders, belly button to spine, curl the pelvis, and just lift your lower back off the mat up towards the shoulders, and then slowly all the way back down. So as you come back down, visualize your spine, take your time. Now we've got options here. So you can do this up on your tiptoes. It's going to work you a little bit harder. You can have the hands crossed over the shoulders, or the hands are on the mat if you need a little bit more support, it's fine. And you can close your eyes, and you can add some extra work at the top of that movement. You can add a little leg lift. Take the toes to the ceiling, little pulse up, and then bringing the foot back down, and then curl all the way back down. So, plenty different options to choose from. Waistline pulling in, that's important. Whichever option you're doing, your waistline supports your back, belly button to spine. And you take your time, and your back is up and down super slow off the mat. So it's one vertebra at a time, okay? So you're just lifting and lowering, stretching through the spine, but working the waistline. You're gonna feel a little bit through your legs too, so that's just a nice wee bonus. All right, one last time. So, curling up, and then slowly starting to come all the way back down to the mat. And once you're down on the mat, take a nice deep breath, and then lengthen the legs in front of you. And close your eyes, take a breath, and there you go.